Hello, everyone. Very good evening and a very warm welcome for the session today. Today's session is again on spiritual lessons. We are doing these sessions to learn certain lessons in our life, which, if we learn in this lifetime, can help us grow in maybe other lifetimes as well. And it might solve a lot of problems that we are facing. So today's lesson is something again related to spirituality, something related to God, our religion. So before I start the session, I would like to give a disclaimer that I am not against any religion. I am not against any thought form that you have about a religion. You are free to follow your own thoughts, your own habits, patterns, tendencies. You're free to do that. I am just projecting my thoughts. I am just going to share with you what I personally feel. It can be totally different from what you feel. Okay, so there is no harm in that and no contradiction in that. हम लोग झगड़ने नहीं वाले हैं, ठीक है? हम लोग डिबेट नहीं करने वाले किसी टॉपिक पे. मैं सिर्फ अपना थॉट फॉर्म आपके साथ शेयर करने वाली हूँ. अगर आपको लगता है कि आपके लाइफ में भी ये चैलेंजेस हो रहे हैं, तो हो सकता है कि यही लेसन आपको लर्न करना है. ओके, सो इट इज स्पिरिचुअल लेसन्स. So we will be talking about something connected to spirituality. Now, when we try to learn a lesson, we will have to first reflect on our life. Are we having a repeated behavior? Right? अगर कुछ repeated problem हो रहा है लाइफ में, तो हमें वो पकड़ना होगा. अच्छा, ये अगर repeatedly हो रहा है मेरे लाइफ में, तो मुझे यहाँ से कोई lesson लेना है. So, are you having or facing a problem, a repeated problem with people from another religion, another caste, another maybe, what do I say, those those sects of a particular religion? For example, in Muslim also you have two sects, in Vaishnavas also you have two sects, in Hindu you have maybe many sects. So if you are constantly having a problem, a sufferings, a fight with person or people belonging to another religion or another culture or another sect or another caste, then maybe there is a lesson that you need to learn. Okay, so I'll just repeat this once. अगर आप अपनी जिंदगी के बारे में सोच के देखिए, क्या आपके लाइफ में बार बार एक दूसरे रिलीजन से, एक दूसरे भाषा बोलने वाले पर्सन से, या एक दूसरे कास्ट के इंसान से, या एक दूसरे कल्चर के इंसान से अगर आपको प्रॉब्लम हो रही है बार बार, देन हो सकता है कि आपको इसके अंदर से एक लेसन सीखने का जरूरत है. और अगर आपको लेसन सीख लेंगे, ये जो लोग आपकी जिंदगी में प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, शायद ये बंद हो जाएगा. Okay, so I will give you just one simple example. Maybe you can have a connection with it, or otherwise this is just an imaginary example I'm giving from my head, okay, from my brain. So say there is a man, Mr. X. Now Mr. X, he is very happy, he has his wife, he has his children. Now the first thing is, he goes, like, say for example, I'm giving a random example now, please don't connect them to yourself. Now say for example, he is a Bengali person, Mr. X, Bengali Babu, ठीक है? Now he has a very nice Bengali wife and he has very nice Bengali children, but now he goes to a job, he goes to do a work in some job where he happens to get a boss who is Marwari in nature, in culture, मारवाड़ी इन कल्चर, ठीक है? अब सारा टाइम he says that हम तो जितना भी काम करेगा, हमारा बॉस कभी हमको भला नहीं बोलेगा. Okay, so he simply says, हम कितना भी काम कर ले, मेरा बॉस कभी मुझे भला नहीं बोलता है, कभी मेरी तारीफ नहीं करता है. কি করব আমি? আর পারছি না এই মারওয়ারিদের কাছে কাজ করতে করতে। Okay, so he's going to say all that stuff. But and he's going to say, আমার মারওয়ারি boss always টাকা গুনছে, always টাকা গুনছে. Now he is very annoyed, very upset with his Marwari boss. Okay. Now, even better, his son grows up. And his son grows up to marry a Muslim girl. Gone. Pura family gone. Oh ma, এটা কি হচ্ছে? এইসব চলবে না। Okay. So the entire family is upset now that what to do with this Muslim girl. She's going to come and she's going to cook, and her culture is different, her religion is different. She is going to sit and do her meditations in a different way, and we do our prayers in a different way. All this is happening. Now, maybe in the same family, they will have, like कोई जन हो सकता है कि उनके फ्रेंड्स में कोई जन उनको डिच कर देता है. Maybe they have, very lot of family friends. So one of the family friend, maybe that person, these people, say consider they are very good Brahmins, they're high class Brahmins. Now one of the friend might be Bengali only, but from another sect, not a Brahmin really. So they will have thought forms के अरे वो लोग तो लोअर जाति के हैं, तो उनको इतना पूजा पाठ के बारे में क्या पता, वो लोग धर्म भ्रष्ट कर रहे हैं, अपना ये कर रहे हैं, वो कर रहे हैं. So if you see this Mr. X, the Bengali Babu, what is happening in his life? Somebody from another culture, another religion is coming into his life and creating a problem, creating some sufferings, creating family drama, creating financial problem, office problem, maybe cheating him, maybe, doing something wrong with him, taking away his son, taking away his job. And he is constantly saying, these Muslims are like this, these Marwaris are like this, the Bengalis are like this. So he's constantly complaining and complaining and complaining. There's no audio. I guess you can just plug out, just disconnect and connect again. So maybe that will help. So all these things are happening with this man. Why? Because he has to learn a lesson. What is his lesson of life? He has to first and foremost, there are 2-3 lessons out here. Number one, he has to first and foremost stop discriminating people based on their religion, based on their caste, based on their sect, based on their culture. Discriminating people. Marwaris ऐसे होते हैं, Bengalis ऐसे होते हैं, Brahmins ऐसे होते हैं, मुस्लिम ऐसे होते हैं. ये जो हम एक डिस्क्रिमिनेशन कर देते हैं कि all Marwaris are like this. ये जो हम लोग डिस्क्रिमिनेट कर रहे हैं between people, we are not looking at the soul, we are not looking at the human being, we are not looking at the person, but we have a thought form. Since my boss is a Marwari, he is always going to do this. Okay, so since my daughter-in-law is a Muslim, she is going to come to my home and destroy my home and do wrong pujas, and they are not going to respect me. They will have their own culture, their own religion, etc., etc., etc. So first lesson that he has to learn is stop discriminating people based on their religion, based on their culture, based on their caste. Number two, tolerance, patience with people from other religion. We always consider that people from other religion they will not tolerate me. The preconceived idea. हमारे मन में कई बार ये प्रीकंसेप्ट आइडिया होता है कि मतलब हमारे मन में रहता है कि हम चलो एक मुस्लिम को एक्सेप्ट कर भी ले, वो तो हमें एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेंगे. पहले ही सोच लिया कि वो हमें एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेंगे. प्रीकंसीव्ड आइडियाज. नंबर 3, pride. Very, very big important point. Pride about your own religion, pride about your own caste, pride about your own culture. Bengalis are the best. Usme bhi Brahmins are the bestest. Why? Because I am a Bengali Brahmin. pride regarding your own culture, your own values. जो मेरे कल्चर में है, जो मेरे कास्ट में है, जो मेरे रिलीजन में है, दैट इज द बेस्ट, दैट इज एकदम द फाइनल वर्डिक्ट. उसके ऊपर, उसके बाहर, उसके आगे पीछे कुछ है नहीं. बाकी रिलीजन्स आर ऑल doing mistakes and forming wrong ideas and harming people, etc., etc. And fourth, last but not the least, and that is the misconception of attaching yourself to the body. This is the biggest lesson that one has to learn. You are a Bengali Babu in this incarnation only. Can you guarantee that you were not a Marwari in your last incarnation? Can you guarantee that you will not be a Muslim in your next incarnation? Can you guarantee anything about your past and future? When we connect ourselves to the body, when we connect ourselves to this incarnation, to this physical aspect, we get attached to ourselves so much. I am a born Bengali, and that too a born Brahmin Bengali. But that's it. Are, who am I? The first question is, who am I? Were you a Brahmin Bengali in every incarnation? Perhaps no. So these are the 4 lessons that you must learn if other people are torturing you, if people of other community, other subjects are torturing you, then these are the main 4 lessons you must learn. Okay, I just repeat it in Hindi once. अगर आपके जिंदगी में बार बार किसी दूसरे कम्युनिटी, किसी दूसरे कल्चर, किसी दूसरे रिलीजन से लोग आके आपको तकलीफ दे रहे हैं, आपका बॉस एक अलग रिलीजन का है, आपके घर की बहू जो होने वाली है वो एक अलग रिलीजन की है, आपका दोस्त एक अलग रिलीजन का है जो आपसे दुश्मनी निभा रहा है, कोई ऐसा अगर कुछ आपके लाइफ में अगर हो रहा है कि बार बार एक दूसरे कम्युनिटी का इंसान, दूसरे रिलीजन कल्चर का इंसान आपके जिंदगी में तकलीफ पैदा कर रहा है, तो आपको क्या लेसन लर्न करना चाहिए? आमतौर पे क्या होगा, हम सोचेंगे हम सबसे अच्छे हैं, बाकी पूरी दुनिया खराब है. Muslims are bad, Christians are bad, Marwaris are bad, Jews are bad, Jains are bad. जैन बिना इस सब के खाना क्यों खाते हैं, इतना नौटंकी क्यों करते हैं? जो नॉनवेज खा रहा है उसको बोलेंगे नॉनवेज क्यों खा रहे हो? जो वेज में भी अनियन एंड गार्लिक नहीं खाता उसको बोलेंगे तुम अनियन एंड गार्लिक क्यों नहीं खा रहे हो? सब तरफ हमको प्रॉब्लम है. हमको लगता है कि जो हम फॉलो कर रहे हैं वो परफेक्ट है और बाकी पूरी दुनिया जो फॉलो कर रही है सब में गलत है. ये नॉनवेज खा रहा है, ये अतिरिक्त कर रहा है, दिस इज टू मच किलिंग एनिमल्स, एंड ये अनियन एंड गार्लिक भी नहीं खा रहा है, ओ दिस इज टू मच ऑफ शो. इतना नौटंकी करने का क्या जरूरत है? अनियन एंड गार्लिक भी नहीं खाएंगे. व्हाई डू वी हैव टू, मतलब हम लोग हमेशा दूसरे रिलीजन, दूसरे कास्ट, दूसरे कल्चर के बारे में कुछ ना कुछ नुक्स निकालते रहते हैं और हमें लगता है कि हमारा कल्चर, हमारा कास्ट सबसे परफेक्ट है, एकदम बेस्ट है. अगर ऐसा आपके साथ हो रहा है तो 4 लेसन लर्न करना बहुत जरूरी है. नंबर 1, कि दूसरे कल्चर, दूसरे चीजों के बारे में डिस्क्रिमिनेट करना बंद कीजिए कि सारे मुस्लिम्स ऐसे ही होते हैं, मरवाड़ी है ना वो तो ऐसा ही करेगा. डिस्क्रिमिनेशन करना. हम उस इंसान के बारे में नहीं सोचते कि वो जो लड़की मेरे घर की बहू बनने जा रही है वो लड़की कितनी अच्छी है, वो लड़की का स्वभाव कैसा है, वो लड़की मेरे बेटे से कितना प्यार करती है, वो मुझे कितना इज्जत देगी, इसके बारे में जीरो सोचना ही नहीं है. वो मुस्लिम है, बस प्रॉब्लम है. नंबर 2, have patience and tolerance about other people as well. इसको प्री कंसीव थॉट फॉर्म मत रखिए कि सामने वाला भी मुझे एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेगा, सामने वाला भी मुझे इसलिए परेशान कर रहा है क्योंकि मैं एक बंगाली हूँ, क्योंकि मैं एक दूसरे कास्ट हूँ. हम लोग कई बार सोचते हैं अगर हमारे ऑफिस में जो मारवाड़ीज है ना, माय बॉस प्रेफर्स देम. जितने मारवाड़ीज हैं मेरे ऑफिस में, मेरे बॉस उन सबको बहुत प्रेफरेंस देते हैं. मैं तो बेचारा बंगाली हूँ, मेरे साथ ही सब लोग ऐसा कर पाते हैं. हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, पेशेंस एंड टॉलरेंस नहीं रख रहे हैं और प्री कंसीव्ड आइडिया रख रहे हैं कि सामने वाला भी मेरे साथ इसीलिए बदतमीजी कर रहा है क्योंकि मैं अलग रिलीजन के, अलग कल्चर से. नंबर 3, प्राइड, हमें घमंड होता है हमारे कल्चर के बारे में, हमारे रिलीजन के बारे में, हमारे सेक्शन के बारे में कि ब्राह्मण है, घमंड है, अतिरिक्त घमंड के हम परफेक्ट है, हम सबसे अच्छे हैं। एंड नंबर 4, चौथा लेसन, हम भूल ही गए हैं कि हम एक आत्मा है, हम शरीर नहीं है। हम हर जन्म में एक अलग शरीर में आएंगे, एक अलग रिलीजन में आएंगे, एक अलग कल्चर में आएंगे, एक अलग कंट्री में आएंगे, एक अलग फॉर्म में आएंगे, हम ये बात ही भूल गए हैं। एंड आई विल टेल यू अ honest fact, if in one incarnation you are too much critical against someone, in your next incarnation most chances you will be born in that family only, because the God wants to teach you the lesson. अगर आप इस जन्म में you hate Muslim people, you hate them, I hate them, I don't want to see around, मुझे उनका हाथ का नहीं खाना, मुझे उनके पास नहीं जाना, मैं तो उस गली से भी नहीं गुजरती हूँ जहाँ पे मुस्लिम रहते हैं. Very good. Next incarnation you'll be born into a Muslim family. Now what will you do? Why will God do this to you? भगवान ऐसा क्यों करेंगे? भगवान आपको पनिश नहीं करना चाहते हैं. The idea is not punishment. The idea is lesson. God wants you be in a Muslim family so that you can learn their culture, you can read their books, you can learn about their truth, about how they stay, how they behave, how they act, how they teach, how they eat, everything. ये punishment नहीं है, ये सिर्फ शिक्षा देने का एक lesson है. Say for example, yeah, much better love Muslims in this incarnation itself. Very, very true. Much better is don't hate anybody. Love everyone so that you are never born into a family as a punishment, as a lesson. Okay. Say for example, I don't know how to speak French. मुझे French बोलना नहीं आता. I don't know French. I don't even know the F of French. And I don't like French. But if I have to learn French, I will have to go and either stay in a French country or I have to go to a French college and learn that French language, right? Similarly, if I hate a caste, a culture, a religion, to learn their systems, to understand them better, God will now place me in one of that family only. अगर आज मैं बंगाली हूँ तो हो सकता है, और अगर मुझे कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, if I am a happy Bengali, story is different. But if I am having some problem, maybe in my previous incarnation, I used to hate Bengalis. I used to criticize Bengalis. I used to, literally can't see them. Very fine. God said, okay, take birth in a Bengali family and see how it feels. Okay? So then I'm born into a Bengali family. Now I have to be in the family and see the culture, learn the lessons, eat their food, etc., etc. So my point of today's session is connect to the soul. Connect to a person. Even if you are not having the concept of a soul, connect to a person. Don't connect to the religion. Don't connect to the culture. Don't connect to the sect. Because that is not spirituality. Spirituality, this word, it is not connected to the religion. I can be a Muslim and I can be spiritual. I can be a Christian and I can be spiritual. I can be a Jain, I can be spiritual. I can be a like a Jew or any person on this earth and I can be spiritual. Spirituality has nothing to do with religion, has nothing to do with the culture, has nothing to do with your sect. It is just goodness. Spirituality means goodness. Spirituality means happiness. Spirituality means love. Spirituality means giving. तो आप किसी भी रिलीजन को बिलोंग करते हो, उससे स्पिरिचुअलिटी का कुछ लेना देना नहीं है. So that is the reason why I'm sharing this topic under the spiritual lessons. If you are facing trouble with people from another religion, it is high time you learn the lesson. Otherwise, people from all other different religion is going to come and trouble you. अभी सिर्फ बॉस एंड वो हुआ है आपका डॉटर इन लॉ का एग्जांपल दिया है, एक फ्रेंड का एग्जांपल दिया है. इफ यू डोंट लर्न द लेसन, बिलीव मी, यू आर गोइंग टू फॉल इनटू मोर बिगर ट्रबल्स. You might just fall into a religious conflict. You might just fall into some kind of a, you know, fight or something where people are fighting out of religions, and you will lose, you will have sufferings because you did not learn your lesson. अगर हम इसी जन्म में शिक्षा ले लेंगे कि हमें सबके साथ प्यार से रहना है, हमको किसी को एक अलग रिलीजन से डिस्क्रिमिनेट नहीं करना है, हमें स्पिरिचुअल प्राइड नहीं दिखाना है, अगर हम ये शिक्षा आज ले लेंगे, इसी वक्त ले लेंगे, इसी जन्म में ले लेंगे, हमारे आने वाले जन्म में भगवान हमें टफ पोजीशंस पे नहीं डालेंगे टू लर्न अ लेसन. ठीक है. अगर मैं इसी जन्म में बोलूं कि आई लव ऑल क्रिश्चियंस, आई लव ऑल मुस्लिम्स, आई लव ऑल हिंदूज, आई लव ऑल जैन्स, आई लव एवरीबडी, मेरे लिए रिलीजन मैटर ही नहीं करता है, बस गॉड नोज, गॉड के पास इंफॉर्मेशन चला गया, दिस पर्सन हैज लर्न द लेसन, for this person the religion is not a problem, तो वो मुझे religious sufferings नहीं देंगे. He will not give me more tests related to religion because he knows this soul has learned the lesson. ये lesson, ये chapter soul के लिए over हो गया है, so he will not give me more tests, more sufferings related to religion, related to culture. Are you getting the point? Okay, why is it important to learn the lesson? You might as well say, what's the point? If I hate someone, I hate someone. If I like someone, I like someone. I will not learn the lesson. Next incarnation, be ready to come in that family. Be ready to come in the same family which you are saying you hate them. So if you don't want that, if you really don't want your life, your culture, your religion to punish you, to make you suffer, so that you learn the lesson, learn it right now. यही पे हंसते खेलते हुए, हंसी मजाक करते हुए अपनी शिक्षाएं ले लेते हैं, इससे बेटर कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता. जिंदगी रुला रुला के सिखाए, उससे बेटर है सेशन में हंसते हंसते हम सीख लेते हैं. अगर आप सभी धर्मों को समान मानते हैं, that is very very good, then most probably you will not have religious challenges. Most probably you just need to look at the other person as a soul and not as a body related to a religion. For example, मैं कई बार ये देखती हूँ कि especially I'm taking a common example that if the husband and wife is from two different religion, very commonly it happens that they have a conflict. ठीक है. अभी आप बोलो husband wife में conflict कहाँ नहीं होता? Every husband wife has conflict, right? Even if both of them belong to the same religion, two Marwaris got married, two Bengalis got married, two Punjabis got married, two Sikhs got married, two Jains got married, don't they have problem? They do. But when we see a couple, maybe a Jain and a Muslim, or a Hindu or a Muslim, when they have a problem, we directly say, देखो दो अलग religion के है ना, इसीलिए problem हो रहा है. So this is wrong. Any two people can have problem. आप आँख को बड़ा बड़ा करके खोल के पूरी दुनिया को अगर आप देखेंगे, आप देखेंगे कितने सेम कास्ट, सेम रिलीजन, सेम चीजों के लोगों के बीच में प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. बट हम प्रॉब्लम वही निकालते हैं जहां दो अलग कम्युनिटी से, दो अलग कास्ट से आ रहे हैं. So this is something which I wanted to point out. Don't look at the caste, the culture, the religion. Just look at a person. Even better, look at the soul. If you're having problem with another person, you have a long incarnation problem. It is not related to the religion. It is not related to the culture. So this is something which is very, very important for us to understand, and better we understand in this incarnation. As I said, हंसते हंसते खेलते खेलते सेशन में सीख लेते हैं, वरना अगर भगवान ने डिसाइड किया कि असली जन्म में इसको सिखाएंगे, टफ. Many nice things are going to come your way. Okay, and you might not be able to handle that. Okay, so on that note, again, I will say, if I have hurt anybody's feelings, I am extremely sorry. My intention is not to hurt you. You're free to have your thoughts, you're free to have your belief. This is my belief, my thought form, which I've shared with you. Frankly speaking, I'm born into a Hindu family in this incarnation, and also a Bengali family. However, I never had Bengali friends from my childhood. I always had friends from other castes, other cultures. I loved Marwari food always. So whenever you give me an option between a Bengali dish and a Marwari dish, I always went for the Marwari dish. So I was always different from my childhood. So this thing never bothered me. But I have seen people who are really bothered, and that bothers me. When people really tell me कि नहीं उससे दोस्ती मत करो, then my biggest question is why? Why shouldn't I be friend with this person? Just because वो इंसान थोड़ा है, उसमें कोई कमी है, कोई गलती है, चलो हम मान लेगा, उसको सुधारने की कोशिश करें. But if you tell me this person belongs to another culture, don't be friend with that person, I will say tata bye bye to you first. I will say I don't belong to your thing first. So I will go with my friends. So इसलिए this was my thought form which I shared with you. I think this is a spiritual lesson which every soul must learn, because definitely I was not a Bengali in all my incarnations, and definitely I will not remain a Bengali in all my incarnations. So it's very important that we have a wide outlook, we open our hearts, we open our mind, we come out from the consciousness of the body, and we try to connect to the soul, who has no religion, who has no caste, who has simply none of these things connected to them. Okay, so let's begin. Let's start our forgiveness. We will do one forgiveness. बहुत दिल से करेंगे ये forgiveness. If by chance in this incarnation or in any incarnation we have harmed people, hurt people based on their caste, based on their religion, based on their differences, then we will say sorry for that. We will apologize for that. We will ask for forgiveness from that. And we will also forgive people who are discriminating us. Yes, maybe so. If you feel that you are already close to our religion, maybe yes, in some incarnation, you have already learned your lesson. किसी ना किसी incarnation में गलती हमसे भी हुई है, हमें भी सीख मिल गई है. We have become better, we have improved. So you will see, you will have a good gelling with all religion. You maybe your best friend is not from your own religion, but still that friend loves you. Maybe your husband or wife is not from the same religion, but you have a fantastic relationship with them. Yes, that means you have already learned the lesson. That means this exam in your life is already over. You've already passed this thing, and you will never suffer with this anymore. So you can congratulate yourself already. Okay, I have learned this lesson. I, the soul, I have already learned this. Okay, so let's do it. Please close your eyes, relax yourself, take a deep breath. Be aware of your physical body and be aware of your birth culture, birth religion. You're born into a family. And from that birth, maybe you have a religion, you have a caste, you have a culture. Be very happy about it. Be very happy about your own culture, own caste, own religion. Feel happy, feel good about it. Say, thank you, God. Thank you for giving me birth in this culture, in this religion. I'm super happy. But now, slowly and gently, come out of the consciousness of the body. This religion only belongs to the body. When the body dies, when you will become the energy, when you will become just the soul, you will go up to the sky, you will go up to your divine Father, divine Mother, and then God will give you a new body, a new life, a new existence, a new identity, a new voter card, a new PAN card, a new Aadhaar card. and you might not come back into the same religion. You might be born into a totally different religion, totally different caste, totally different country, totally different culture. If you have hatred in you for other religions, other cultures, then your life will not be a happy life. You will suffer. You will have a lot of suffering being in that religion, being in that next incarnation. Other people might hate you. Why to go for all that? Why to invite sufferings into our life? Why not be happy in any religion that you are born in? Why not show love to all religions, all castes, all cultures? Why not see the people, the world as just another human being instead of putting a label of a religion, a label of a caste, a label of a culture on them? Why do we need a stamp? हम इंसान हैं और इंसान से प्यार कर सकते हैं. क्यों सोचना कि हम हिंदू हैं, हम मुस्लिम हैं, हम बंगाली हैं, हम मजवाड़ी हैं, हम ज्यू हैं, हम जैन हैं? क्यों? हम कोई सामान थोड़ी है जिसके ऊपर एक प्राइस टैग, एक कोड लग जाए. कोई हमें स्कैम थोड़ी करने वाला है. Let us come out of these and learn the spiritual lesson. Put your hands in front of your heart. Look at all the people in this universe, every person, every being. Your friends, your family, your colleagues, your boss, your mates, your cook, your driver, every person is connected to you, the whole universe in front of you. Look at the 100 participants who are there in this session right now. All of us belong to a different culture. All of us belong to a different religion. All of us belong to a different sect. But don't we love each other? Don't we feel excited to meditate with each other every day? Don't we want to bless each other? Don't we want to meet each other? Don't we share the same knowledge with each other? Because there is something which is beyond religion, beyond culture, and that is love. We all love each other. That is why we want to be with each other. Regardless the religion, regardless the culture, regardless the family name. Spread this love to the whole world, to the whole universe. And say, Atma Namaste, Atma Namaste, Atma Namaste. I, the soul, humbly salute the divinity within you. There is God within you. There is divine energy within you, no matter which culture, which religion you belong to. I salute the divinity within you. We are all children of God. God has no religion. You and I come from the same divine, supreme God. I forgive you for your mistakes. I forgive you for whatever hurt and pain you have caused to me because of my birth name, because of my religion, because of my culture. If you have ever hurt me in any incarnation, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. I do not wish to take revenge. I do not want to fight back. I do not want to discriminate you. I forgive you. I am a child of God and so are you. I forgive you. Please forgive me for my mistakes. Please forgive me if I have hurt you because of your religion, because of your culture or caste. I am truly, deeply, sincerely sorry if I have ever hurt you, If I've ever disrespected you, if I've ever tortured you, please, please, please forgive me. I, the soul, I, the child of God, I have learned my lessons. I have learned my spiritual lessons. I have learned that spirituality just means love. If you love someone, you are a spiritual soul. If you can love everyone, you are a spiritual soul. I have learned my spiritual lessons. Please forgive me. May the divine supreme God bless us with his love, mercy, kindness, compassion, and forgiveness. May the divine supreme God neutralize all our negative karma. May peace be with each one of you and with me. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all negative cause that is attached to us be cut, cut, cut. Together we shall invoke to the divine supreme God. Thank you for blessing us during this twin heart meditation. The twin heart meditation itself tells us that there is no difference between any religion, any culture. The twin heart meditation activates our heart, activates our crown, and it is one and the same for everyone. Together today, no matter what culture we belong to, we will do this meditation together, and we will pray that may God remove all negative barriers that is there within us. May God remove all cultural barriers, all religion barriers from within us, our heart, our mind, our brain, our thoughts. We are super, super receptive, and may the divine love, light, and power bless us with tremendous love for everyone. In full faith, so be it, so be it, so be it.